How's it going, everyone? I'm Geordie Stevo. Welcome to the Newcastle Car Show of 2018, which is also known as NE1.
Snap back, your dad's black Honda was a Maybach. Oh, green stacks on the playback. I do it all again. Oh. We were lovers on a wild ride, speeding for the finish line.
Drops for Shearer. Oh! And he's looking for Kennedy.
Psych. Okay, I know it looks like I'm awake. I'm not awake. It's like, what, 7 o'clock in the morning? But yeah, let's head to town, alright? Alright, so day one of the car show, I arrived in town at 20 past 8. The car show didn't start until 10 o'clock. And you might be wondering, why did you get there that early when the show started at 10 o'clock? The reason for that is because I was wanting to watch all the cars arrive and get some good cinematics, or record all the cars so I can get some cinematics. So, cue Major Lazer. There we have it. There was all the cinematics and all the cars that actually saw arriving that day. There were some more cars that actually arrived that I didn't obviously catch because I was 20 minutes late and they had been arriving since 8. But I can say my favourite car has got to probably be the Pearl White Aventador. I'm not just saying that because I know the owner and I've seen the Aventador so many times, but the Aventador, other than every single car, no other car gives me the wow factor other than that. Like, the Aventador, it literally looks like a spaceship, and it's like a spaceship like in the inside, like with the control center and stuff. But honestly, the sound of that when it's in Corsa compared to any other car you've got, the Audi R8, you've got the Ferrari 458, the 488, yeah, you get what I mean. There was another Aventador there when I first arrived, and I was like, you know what, 2 Aventadors there, I couldn't decide which one I liked more, but the other one was a Pirelli edition, and it had a spoiler, which was carbon fibre, which I did like, but I like the carbon fibre on the spoiler, but I wasn't actually a fan of the spoiler in general. I'd much rather prefer the wing of the car, which the actual default wing with the car, or an actual spoiler like the Aventador SV has. So at this point, I just chose the Pearl White Aventador to be my favourite. But of course, the other cars I absolutely loved, and that was my favourite, was probably the M3 with the Acropovic exhaust, because honestly, that was a whole other level. Like, on the video, it just does not sound anything like it. But obviously, you'll see later on in the video. So, as you can see, there was quite a few cars there. Classic cars, supercars. Also, there was different types of cars, like up the street, the Aston Martins, the Bloodhound SSC. And then, just along the monument, there was a Mercedes stand, which I'm not sure what model it was. But then, next to that, there was a Mini Cooper with an Xbox One connected to it, where you could play Forza with an actual Ferrari wheel in the pedals, which was so goddamn cool. And then we had an appearance from Deadpool. And you're probably thinking, what are you talking about? This is what I'm on about.
So mad, nobody's videoing. Why is this?
So you're probably just as confused as I was at the time. So then after we had done all that, after we had seen everything, we went back to Grey Street and I got some videos of cars revving. So enjoy. Stephen, yes we know you love the Aventadors, you're obsessed with them. Please tell me that's not the only car you got a video of while it was revving. And no, it wasn't. I got this one as well. Okay, so after them revs, don't worry, I got some other cars as well. I didn't just get the Lambos. There was an Audi R8 towards the bottom, the brand new one as well. And when I say brand new, it had under 1,000 miles on it. And the owner of this previously had a Lamborghini Huracan with a race exhaust on it. And then there was some more cars that were alongside it. There was a Nissan GTR Nismo, a BMW M3 with an Akrapovic exhaust, and then there was a Ford Focus RS. So the M3 and the R8 decided just to go at it. So by this point, this was the last rev battle or videos that I had of cars revving. So now I think it's time for the best part of the day, and that was all of the cars leaving, so enjoy.
My problem.
Alright everyone, that is where we're going to end the video. I'm freaking shattered, but if you couldn't tell already, we heard and saw a lot of cars. That is day one over. Okay, day two of the car show. I genuinely do look a little bit sunburned, and I'm not surprised because it is about 20 odd degrees out there. So yeah, let's get to town and see what else is there. But honestly, there's not going to be too much of a difference because I've basically seen everything anyway. So when I get there, there'll be some McLarens there, and there'll be a Murcielago. So hopefully I'll get some revs out of that. Wait, hopefully I'll get some videos of revs, but I'm not promising anything. Okay, so let's see how we do. Okay, there was one McLaren and there was no Murcielago. So let's just clear that away now. However, Sunday was, I'd kind of say, better than Saturday, because Sunday I had an exhibitor pass, and that meant with the owner's permission I could go and sit in the cars, any car that I wanted to, but I obviously couldn't just go in without their permission. I was like, you know what, this McLaren, the owner, stuff that, let me in now. I wish I could do that, but no, I needed their consent. So with the power of me having an exhibitor pass, I was able to do this. Wonder what I'm in, eh? In an event I don't want a car show, eh? Not bad whatsoever.
I think it's going.
So as you can see here, the cameraman did an absolutely amazing job at recording. Definitely just didn't stop recording in the middle of a startup of a Lamborghini Aventador. Nah, not whatsoever. I nearly had my moment. Well, I did, but it was off camera. Unfortunately though, the car was that cold, it did not sound anywhere near how it usually sounds for a good video, but I still got to rev an Aventador, so that's all that matters.
Too cold. Just let it take over for a bit.
How long's it been off? How long's it been off for?
Don't know, jump out now, have a quick look, see if I can get it back.
Just leave that in there.
Never get in and out of it.
Okay, so that was the only car that I did rev, and it had to be my favourite one, the Aventador, and that was the only one I revved, and I got one last big rev battle from the entire Jack Rabbit Rally crew that involved the RS, the M3, the GTR and the R8. They all decided to have one big rev battle, so here you go. time for the last rev of the weekend, and that was from the Pearl White Aventador. So, here you go. Right, that was all the videos of all the revs I actually got from that weekend. I was gonna show you all the videos from Sunday, but there's no point really, because I've shown you all of them from the Saturday. You just don't really want to see all of them go off again because you've already seen them. And second of all, I kind of don't really want to, because the amount of times the cars were coming up, I either ended up having a bus in my way, or someone next to us was talking over the top of it. So I guess that is where we're going to end it, and I'll probably will do a separate outro after this. So yes, that was all the rev battles and all the cars I got. Right here everyone, that is where we are going to conclude this year's Newcastle Car Show video. I hope you lot did enjoy it. Before I do end this though, I do want to give some shoutouts to some people. The first shout out is for the actual owner and the host of the car shows, and that is Dave. I know he's watching this. This guy has organised the Bella Auto one, he's organised the car show with the Newcastle Car Show one, he's organised, I think it was Fastlane Car Show was the one before Bella Auto. It might have been, but anyway, I don't think he gets enough credit. Honestly, Dave, the amount of pressure you must have organising these car shows, just, how do you do it? I don't know how you do it, because when me and my mate organised a meet up a while ago, that was for the Easter holidays, there was like, what, 3-4 cars, and we were like stressed how there was not going to be that many cars turned up, but there was a horror combat for Manti that was there, and then I actually did do a little bit of research and actually like looked at how many cars briefly there was there, and it was about 50 or 60 cars, so 4 cars compared to 50 or 60? I kind of understand how much pressure you go under. Also, this guy did shout me out a while ago, a couple of weeks back. He is called, his YouTube channel is Driver81 and his name is Satch, I believe. So yes, big shout out to him and thank you for the shout out. So that is where we're going to end it. Please leave a like, it'd be much appreciated. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. And one last thing I want to ask. One last thing. If you would like a video of when I react to the dumbest posts and tweets on the internet and social media, get this video to 50 likes. Alright? 50 likes and I'll make that video happen. I know it'll be a challenge because I've been getting like, what, 10 to 20 likes per video. So if you want to see that, share it with your friends, share it with your family, whatever. Get the video out there. If you want to see that video, 50 likes. And that is all for now. I shall see you with another car show video in June, because the guy has organised another Bella Auto one, so look forward to that. That is where we're going to end it. I shall see you next time. Peace.
I woke up in Chris Brown's body. So how this shit turned into Freaky Friday. But we got no choice but to turn this